Hi guys, I'm Yu, and today I'm going to show an example on the questions of how I'm going to deal with the heat of combustion. So, as you can see from here, the question states that when an unknown mass of methanol was burned, the temperature of 500 cm3 of water contained in a copper beaker, it increased by 5.4 degrees Celsius. So from here, you can directly jot down the information that is given by the questions, which is delta T is equal to 5.4 degrees Celsius. And the question says that if the enthalpy of combustion of methanol is negative 726 kilojoule per mole, from here you also know that delta H is equal to negative 726 kilojoule per mole, right? Now the question asks, determine the mass of methanol burned. It also continues to give hints saying that the specific heat capacity of the solution is 4.2 joule per gram per degree Celsius, and the density of solution is 1 gram per cm cube. So this specific heat capacity is actually the small letter of C. So C equal to 4.20 kilojoule. Oh, sorry. It should be joule. Joule per gram okay, and about density, okay, the density. So now the question, it actually asks for the mass of methanol. So how we gonna start? Actually, from here, from the information given, you can easily start by looking for this one, because as we know, delta H is equal to Q over N, right? How we find the mass in the final is when you already have when you already find the number of mole, then you directly times the molar mass of methanol. Then after that, you can directly find the mass. But now the problem is you have to find the Q first, okay? So actually, the information given by the questions is already enough. It's saying that the mass, okay, sorry, I forgot to write about the mass of water. The mass of water, okay, mass of H2O is actually 500 gram. Okay, how we know the mass of water is 500 gram is because it's because we know that mass is equal to volume times density, isn't it? And just now, as the question say, okay, look one more time. It says 500 cm cube. That means it's talking about the volume. So volume, it already got 500, and density, it also already give you, okay, wait, let me write down the unit. 500 cm cube, and the density is 1 gram per cm cube. That means now you can cut 500 times 1 is also equal to 500, so at the end is also 500 gram. Okay, so now you can continue to do which is Q equal to MC delta T, right? What we know M is 500. The C is how much just now? 4.20 times 4.2 and then times the delta T. Delta T is how much? 5.4 times 5.4. So this you calculate, it will give you 11340 joule. Okay, remember the unit for Q is joule, but before you can start into the formula of this one, this Q should be in the unit of kilojoule. So as just now what we know, the delta H is how much? Negative 726, right? But when you deal with this formula, you can directly ignore the negative sign. So it's directly negative 26. And then this one Q is this one 11340, but this is in joule. You have to convert it to kilojoule. So by divided by 1000. And then divide by N. Now you have to find the N. So the N you will get 0.0156 mole. So right after you find this number of mole, this number of mole is actually what? It's actually the number of mole of methanol. So we see back the question. Actually, what is the question 1? It want the mass of methanol. Okay, so as what I say just now at here, right after you find the N, you can directly times the molar mass of the methanol in order to find its mass. So at here, the mass of methanol is equal to number of moles times molar mass. Number of mole is 0.0156. You just write 0.0156. And the molar of mass of methanol is how much? It's 32. Okay? So at the end, you will find out the answer is 0.5 gram. So this is the way on how you deal with this question. Okay? Yeah, it's just that simple. So let us revise back. First of all, you need to jot down every information that have been given by the questions. Remember that even though the questions normally it give the mass, it gives the water, right, is in the volume, but actually you can directly convert it to mass. By how? By this one. What we know, mass is equal to volume times density. So we already got the volume, which is 500 cm cube, and then just times the density, which is 1 gram per cm cube. We can directly get the 500 gram. So after you know what is a mass, you can directly start into here, okay, into here, and then you just calculate. You will definitely get this answer. Yeah, so you just need to do it step by step, then for sure you can get the correct answer without any careless. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. See you guys next week. Yeah.